Yo, what's up, y'all? This your girl, Keisha Coolin.
Squizzy!
What to do? That camera look good.
Don't it, baby? Janet.
Yeah. I look a little slim. Is it the camera now? Because I have been eating a little better in this last week or two. What it do, everybody? If you are just tuning in with us, happy Sunday. What it do? What's going on, Keisha? What it do? Making all that noise. Barking. What's going on, y'all? We are live. How was your Sunday? You know we love when y'all tap in with us, share some time. Hey, what's going on, Sky Weezy? Sky Weezy in the building.
What's going on, y'all? How's y'all day, man? It seemed like it was nice outside today.
You ain't go outside? You ain't step outside today?
Not really.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I ain't leave out the house at all today.
I cooked today.
You cooked?
I cooked today.
What did you cook?
I cooked salmon.
Salmon?
I cooked salmon.
Okay.
We had late breakfast. You was cooking too.
You cook? What you cook?
He should stay cooking.
I be cooking. I gotta eat, don't I?
Keisha, what you cook?
Today?
Yeah.
Today I had a spinach, red onion, avocado wrap.
Jambalaya.
Ooh, that sounds real good.
Yummy.
Jambalaya. Is it extra spicy?
No, just a spicy.
Is it spicy? Real spicy.
Hey Keisha, real quick though. When I get a chance with you, I'm gonna have to sit down with you and figure out this Michael app situation. Cause girl, you gonna have to show me how to run it. Oh girl. I couldn't do it. Nah, the boys. What you say?
I said, was they spicy or something about? Nah, the boys. Oh, the boys cooking.
All right, I'm with that.
Y'all see the title? Patience, people.
They say be patient.
But why? Why be patient?
Why not?
Why do we need to be patient?
Cooking vegan dumplings, broccoli, and garlic ginger kale.
And garlic ginger kale is everything. I'm gonna make me some.
It's not spicy because of that.
Oh, because of the kid.
Oh,
okay,
got
cool.
you. We following now.
Hey, Sky, for the kale, do you use nutritional yeast? Do you sprinkle some of that in there?
You know, I don't know.
I'm asking, Sky. Shout out to whoever else just tuned in. Welcome. Happy Sunday. We just talking about what we did today right now. We trying to give people time to tap in. Let me go ahead and tell people.
Because y'all know, y'all see it. Y'all see the title.
Talking about patience.
Yes, when I need extra protein.
Okay.
Like he said, oh, this guy. Or cheesy flavor.
That's where I was about to go. I was like, don't they give it like a cheesy flavor? Like, yeah, I was going in.
Y'all rabbits. Say no. Love you. Yeah. Hey guys, man, this is a beautiful day, a beautiful time to talk about patience, man. Let's tap into it. Hope everybody on here had a wonderful weekend. We about to get right back into Monday. Some people are not looking forward to going to work. I get it, I understand. But there's great things to look forward to tomorrow, but we'll get there tomorrow. Today, we're talking about patience. Do you have it? What do you have patience for, and what don't you have patience for?
What don't you have patience for?
I have zero patience for a lot of stuff, but I have patience for a lot of.
And do you honor those things? And like, do you? Okay, we'll talk about that because I want to know. Like, when you read the things that you don't have patience for, are you working on it, or you just don't? You don't care to? Like,
no, I don't think I care to. I think that's mine, ain't it?
It is, but
okay.
We don't
I think there's a lot of things I could go down a list that I don't have patience for. Like one thing is bullshit.
Okay, break it down. What is bullshit?
Just ignorant stuff. Like just people that do ignorant shit. I don't have patience for that.
Okay,
I don't.
no one. Okay, so say if I don't know what ignorant, like what would be something you don't have patience for?
Having conversations with people that are just ignorant, like that just has to be right all the fucking time. Um, that just simply don't know what the hell they're talking about. Just stuff like that. Like I don't have patience. I can't stand and sit for a conversation that just doesn't make sense if I'm making sense.
Show it. What do they call it? When it comes to me, I'll say it. But uh, damn, what is the damn thing? What is it called when it's
Recite your alphabet. It always helps me.
no? Because I'm trying to.
You don't have patience for that.
I do have patience. I actually do have a little bit more patience than I thought. I got the things I don't have patience for is
Oh, okay.
let's talk about time.
Mm-hmm.
Patience, like time, like some things I just want. It doesn't have to do with deal with anyone. Like what I'm impatient with is the hard work that I'm putting in, and not saying that I'm not seeing results right away. Like I had to get out of that mind frame. Like I need it to happen like right now. I need it to happen today.
Oh yeah.
That type of thing. Like um, it's I'm not like that anymore. You know, when I say like that, when I 4 months ago, 6 months ago, I needed things to happen now. But
Right.
a quick reminder for myself, I would just say, nothing happens overnight.
Mm-hmm.
But it can. Some things can happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I was really impatient when I was working a 9 to 5 because I was on other people's time, and I really didn't feel like I had control over. I had to do what someone else wanted me to do. I wasn't happy, so because I wasn't happy with what I was doing, and having to just deal with because I had to pay bills, I wasn't happy with myself. So I would little things like being in traffic, no patience. No, I don't have.
Oh, I don't have patience for traffic.
But no, but having not having a 9 to 5 now, I can adjust and so unless I can make arrangements, to be in a certain place when I need to be in. So I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with traffic today.
Right.
But if I was working in that, I get off at work at 5 o'clock. That rush hour traffic is at 6, so I'm forced to sit in there. And this is why I feel like people are just so tense. Being impatient can kill you. You know what I'm saying? Because it causes stress, tension, all of those things. You know what I'm saying? Internally.
Let's get into these comments, which I got going on. So Keisha says she don't have patience for kids. I can truly feel you on that. Okay, I get it. But you have to have it. You do. So I understand 100%. No. Liars don't have it at all. I feel that too. I don't have patience for liars either. If I know someone's lying, I really tune their ass the fuck out. I just stop listening. Like I don't have patience. I don't have time for listening to some bullshit. Scott says patience is you allowing others time to rise to the challenge. Tolerance is accepting whatever mediocrity. I was about to say mediocrity they give you. So which one we talking about? Let me read again. Patience is you allowing others time to rise to the challenge. Tolerance. So are we talking about patience? We talk about tolerance. We can talk about both. That's fine. Ooh, wanting to control things that's not in our control. That's what that sounds like versus patience. But I'm just messing.
Yeah, I no, yeah, you messing right now.
Or trying to manipulate. liars and or trying to manipulate.
No, I being patient with people. You know, I don't tolerate a lot of things. No, let's be clear. There's things I just won't deal with. And
Right.
it is a difference, you know. But I'm patient when it comes to now with going through like the journey. I'm speaking on my like going through my journey right now. Like I don't want things to happen right now when I used to want it to happen right
Right
now.
now.
You know what I'm saying? Right now. Um, I'm actually looking at what patients. I mean, just to actually like when something doesn't go my way, or okay, hold on, let me think about this before I say it, because I really don't have. I have when people tell me you don't have patience, like I don't hear that no more. I really used to hear the shit out of it. I don't hear it no more because I changed a whole lot. With the I don't say nothing.
Well, like I said, I don't have patience for a lot of stuff. Um, I'm trying to. I don't like. It's hard to explain this because you know how like you go somewhere you order food and say like you waiting or for somebody to come and help you or greet you at least. Like it depends on what mood I'm in. Because sometimes like I'll sit there and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give this chick one more time or this dude one more time to look at me and not say how may I help you. And then I'm out the door. I don't have patience for shit like that. But then again, if I'm in a mood and I'm just like, I might have patience that day. I just might be on some other shit and just be like,
But anything that's going to take me out of my sanity or peace, I don't let I don't let bother me. Not other people's shit. Like, mm-mm. I try very hard.
I can't tolerate someone I love lying to me. I am actively gaining patience for family members that lie habitually by setting boundaries. That makes sense? Absolutely.
Oh yes, that boundary.
I don't have patience for a lot of family members too, specifically on my dad's side, but that's either here or there. Hey, Caitlin!
What's going on, Caitlin?
What's up, Caitlin? It's probably like, loud as hell. I feel it's a learned skill. My view of the world is different from others, so I give the benefit of the doubt. You know, I used to, give that shit too, but when you start learning people and how they maneuver and you figure their ass out, I don't have patience for that. I'm doing great. She's doing great. We're doing excellent, by the way. Hope you're doing great.
How I come up like that? Because we had that other topic. You can see it. I did. I couldn't see it. We're just talking about now tolerance and
Patience.
patience because it's what won't I tolerate? I don't have patience for traffic. That's the only thing. I'm really sitting there trying to think like really what don't I have patience for? Because again, since I'm in control of my own timing and what I
Mm-hmm.
do, like I'm on my own schedule and um I work my clock.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I can't say.
Oh,
Ooh.
you're not patient enough with yourself. That's
Ooh.
deep.
Well, I practice. See, and that's why in this time I'm telling you, like since I've left, I could probably have said that when I was working.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not patient with myself. I didn't know a lot of like mm, patience is time. Anything dealing with timing.
My life was hard, so I just look at it like you never know what someone's story is. That's a good thing to point out because Shane tells me that all the time. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all my truth because I ain't afraid to. But I had this thing, like I was that type of person that y'all consider me like the goof out the bunch, like in our circle. You could send me the silly, goofy one. Oh shit! Hey guys, we're still freaking here. Um, we're still here. We're still here. We're still here. People, we're still here. Give me a second. We're working with the new cam, and it seems to be doing some funny stuff. But we are here, baby. We are here. 1 second. There it is. We're right here. We're right here. Sorry. It's sensitive. But yeah, you guys consider me like somebody who's goofy, silly, or whatever. I'm always joning, talking shit. I don't mean harm or to be malicious towards anybody or anything or be disrespectful or disrespect anybody. I'm just goofy. I like to clown a lot. But, Shank told me, she was like, babe, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen a dude at the Walmart not too long ago. Baby, you don't shop at no motherfucking Walmart. I had to say that. I was at the Walmart and the dude was creeping me out because the way he was looking at me, he had contacts in his eyes and he just kept staring at me and shit. And it was throwing me off. And I was like, this nigga acting weird and shit. She was like, well, babe, maybe he has a disability. And I was like, that's true. But then myself said, no, that nigga crazy. Like, someone, that nigga's crazy. He was just like staring at me on some crazy shit. Like, he wanted to murk me or some shit. It was creepy. But I have to, now thinking about it, I do take that in consideration because even though people don't look like they have disabilities, you never know, like you said, Keisha. So you never know. So I try to be patient with myself, my goofy self, and I try to pull that bitch back, like, hold up, skirt. But then if I do say, I say, forgive me, Jesus, because I sometimes can't.
She don't think before she do.
I don't. Sometimes I do.
She don't think before she do like she did.
Sometimes. Most of the time. Most of the time. I do most of the time.
Now when it comes to, well, see, that would be like thinking about your uncle. People, he'll be looking. My father, he'll be looking because he got cataracts. He'll be looking, and he can't see you. And I know a person like you, like, what the fuck are you staring at? I'm like, Dad, like, just don't look at people. Like,
as long as you know.
Really?
As long as somebody understand.
Yeah. Yeah, you got family members. So
I do have family members.
So you gotta.
But sometimes my energy be like, that nigga ain't slow. He knows exactly what he's doing. Like,
I was in the grocery store.
Especially if you're not looking at my eyes, you looking at my, because I have a tank back there. So you're looking at my ass. You ain't slow. Well, you can be, but
the only way somebody looking at your ass.
If I'm looking at them, you damn right, because I can feel you looking at me. First of all, look at me.
You giving too much time, attention to something, or energy to something that ain't even worth it though.
It ain't energy.
I'm looking at you.
Okay, so so we walking by each other, right? Okay, you look at me.
You just double looked me 3 times.
Because you stuck looking at me. Why are you looking at me, Keisha?
I'm Keisha.
Why are you looking
at you? You asked me to look at you. You're
okay.
You been drinking?
No, absolutely not. No. Completely sober today. Completely.
Yeah, y'all healing my ass. Okay. Be healed.
Listen. Squares that and insecurity that someone is looking at you. No, I'm gonna tell you, it's a pet peeve. I don't like when people stare and don't speak.
I love when people look at me because I don't even know that they looking.
Say the fuck hi.
Did you say hi?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I said
hold on. And how did you say it?
Hi, how you doing?
Exactly. You're like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, like speak, motherfucker. Is this something on my shirt that I'm missing? Is it a bug? And I got a booger in my nose?
What if I thought you was like? What if they just thought you was the cutest thing that they said for the day?
That. I had a man who opened the door
because when people say things like that,
I know.
No. People don't know how to talk to us.
That's
or
that's
people like
no,
y'all.
no. You can talk to me like that. I don't
They
have
don't
a
know
problem with
you.
that.
That's why
That's
you just
fine.
look.
But you don't know until you do it.
Nah, and that's
Then
rejection
that's
or
that.
or some sort. And but there's different ways to communicate. You don't always have
Well,
to
God
say.
opened the door for me today on my way here, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, beautiful." I said, "It's cool. No attitude, no nothing. I was fine."
Square.
See?
How would you respond?
I think I did, didn't I? Hey, how you doing?
No, she wouldn't have just said that.
And it depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Because I say, damn, hey, how you doing? What the fuck? Oh my god.
She went to Georgia or whatever, right? And she like, down here they not like that.
They not.
They speak, they say whatever.
They're very nice.
Right, but then it's like, but you are from DC, but your ass still are aggressive. You are aggressive too. Like you would look at a motherfucker and be like, "Can I help you?" That's you.
I don't be that loud, Keisha.
You don't say that for them to hear you. You definitely do.
I'd be like, no. I'd be like, damn, all in my goddamn face.
Loud enough so they can hear you.
That wasn't loud.
It's loud enough for someone to hear.
They ain't never say shit, so therefore they ain't hear me.
You know what? I'm not about to do that.
Do you have patience for me? With me?
I'm losing patience. I'm losing patience.
Damn, Keisha.
Killing me, Smalls.
Oh, we about to do some skits. Laughing like shit. Surprise scenarios because I want to see. Okay, let's get
Do it.
What's the scenario? Scenario number 1. What is it? Let's get it. Keisha said when they can be looking at your beauty. That's fine, but speak. Because let me tell you something. I see people all the time. I like your sweater. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but
people,
I like your
can
shirt.
Okay, somebody, this has been talked about so much lately. People being socially awkward. Some people don't know how to just be like,
well,
hey.
And I don't know how to not say, hey, hi, how you doing?
Why you not
my goddamn face?
Why you not saying like that?
I don't like people that stare. Thank you, Toy.
How do you know they're
staring? Is rude.
Don't come on here. Don't look.
I love it. I love it.
Don't come on here egging that shit on. Listen.
Come on, man. It is. My mother taught me that.
That don't listen.
Is rude. Where my mama at?
That person could be autistic.
I know autism when I see it.
Wow. So listen. You can look at like people. You know how they say look but don't touch.
Looking at me is like touching me, especially if you looking hard as a motherfucker, like you taking my clothes off. What about daydreaming?
I do it all the time.
I daydream a lot, but I don't. My ass. Let me tell you something. No, I don't. What? No, I don't. No, you don't. Hold on, Keisha. What? No, you don't. What? I'm waiting before I jump in this scenario Sky got because I'm ready for it. Keisha already reading it.
I ain't started reading it.
Good. I'm loving this. No autism. We see. Yes, I do. My own business, Keisha. All right, Squirt. You having a great day, and you have on a great looking outfit, and God opens door, pauses, look at your butt. You catch him. He says, "I apologize, Queen. That thing poking from the back. It caught my eye. How are you today?" What does Squirt say back with look and all included? Yes, guy, come through. All right, come on, Keisha, act it out. You the nigga. You the ignorant ass nigga. Come on, I live for this shit. Come on. He opened the door. He opens the door, right? He opens the door. Yeah, you open the door and you look at my butt.
Hold on, I gotta open the door.
All right.
Well, you gotta come in.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Man,
I will smack all dog shit out you, cuz.
See?
He won't get to the goddamn how are you today. If that's what you was wondering.
That's not how it's going. That's not how it's going down.
Yes, it is.
You would not do that on a chill day.
Hold on, pause. Let's reverse this. Let's see. I'm gonna be
come on, hold on.
There you go. That joint posing from the back, y'all.
And you know that joint flat as shit. Now, why you was about to say
that joint posing? You
don't
see what I see.
What?
You don't see what I said, but how you doing today?
I'm good.
See, Keisha got patience for shit like that. I guess that answers the question. That's what I don't have patience for, Scott. Because I would curse that nigga sold the fuck out. He would never, ever.
Why do you see angry?
I'm not angry.
You're angry.
I'm not angry. Just don't try me, sir.
He's attracted.
I don't care. You don't say.
You just wait. Pause. No. She wants somebody to speak, but she wants somebody to say what.
But you cannot
listen.
disrespectful.
That's not disrespectful.
Hold on. Wait, because you done started some shit now, Scott. Hold on. Wait, on Tom. You went on Tom.
Oh, they happen all the time.
And the nigga say that thing poking from the back.
It's a compliment.
That's what Tom's saying. What Tom saying?
She gonna say, and like,
I need to have a conversation with Tom. That cannot happen. I wish a nigga would say that to me.
She wants somebody to speak, but don't want them to say what they want to say. See, you are the controlling little motherfucker.
I'm not controlling. It's different. You don't disrespect somebody.
That's not disrespectful.
That's disrespectful to me. You don't say my shit.
How do they know that?
What the fuck?
That's the way.
I'm hot.
Square has no patience. Hey,
Toy. Right. People just be staring all in my face. I'm like, damn, may I help you? But they say I'm rude, I guess.
They're right. Y'all don't want nobody to speak. You want somebody to speak. Say what? She is what? Patient.
No, I think she said she don't have any patience. Hold on, pause. Let's talk about the shit that I do have patience for. Let's see if y'all know me that well. Tell me what I do have patience for that you might not. Don't worry, I'll wait.
I'm waiting too. Oh, she is controlling.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, y'all. Bring back the love. Oh, we got love.
Now look, she said
to an aspect.
It's a little person syndrome, y'all. Because listen, why are you so upset about it's first of all, it's your tone. But because if a man sees a woman, it naturally is. And you know you think, and you know they gonna look. Why not embrace that shit? You're an entertainer. Why not be like, thank you, but I'm good.
No, because you know what I do in real life, Scott, to reiterate that whole thing. Real talk, if I walked in and a nigga opened the door and shit, and he said they poking back, this is what I do.
And you still look, and that joint still poking.
I don't give a shit, but I walk straight in the mouth.
This joint right here.
Keisha.
What? Ain't nobody saying that to me, and then I'm dudes.
Hold on, pause, Keisha. You gonna say it's like all day, but when you be doing that little shit with your hips and shit, that thing be doing stuff. Okay?
It's the hips.
Okay. Oh Lord Jesus, what we done did, what we done do. Oh shit, Z. We need to chat on Sky's couch. I told her she has little people syndrome, but you little too. The turtle laugh. Okay. Hey Diamond, how you doing?
What's going on, Diamond?
Look, listen.
Yes, listen.
It's Sunday, man. Y'all know we act a fool on Sundays.
Sunday fun day.
Y'all know it.
So,
but nah, that's not happening. Ain't no nigga getting away. He need to know. You can't say that, sir. You can't say that, sir. No, sir. Won't happen.
How does one know what to say?
Everybody got ass when it bent over.
That is not true. Listen.
Keisha got ass.
You not bending me over.
Talk about me. We talking about you. That's fine. Talk about me all you want. I love it.
Oh, so now you entertain that?
No, I don't. Don't talk about me.
Oh my God.
You lose the patience again?
Huh?
You lose the patience?
No, I'm not losing. I'm not letting you bother. Dude, yo, I was in the grocery store the other day, right? And this lady, the lines was a little backed up, whatever. This man come in, homeless. You can tell he's homeless, but he looked like he was ready to eat. Okay. He had a funk. He had a smelly. Okay. So the lady was like, "Oh my God, he stinks!" Like all that shit.
But
right?
you can tell he's
homeless, right? Like we all see this.
Right.
We all know he smells. I mean, and then like the people in the grocery store was like, "Oh my God, like somebody making great." It was bad. He had his shoes was busted, like it just was bad. And then the lady was just like, the lines were long. She was just irritated at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she just at that, but she was already complaining about the line being long. But when he walked by, oh my God, he stinks. And then so, I mean, her basket was filled. He walked to the self checkout, you know, and I was like, that smell was lingering. And then she was like, I'm just sitting there looking at her because it is the smell. Ugh. And I was like, this, but I couldn't see past anything else. I was like, this man looked like he hasn't eaten in days.
Right.
And somebody like gave him a few dollars, and he went and he grabbed food. And I was like, man, like she's so like she's being just not even thinking about him, or
right.
you know, she's
See,
just
that's
loud. Yeah, just loud, and I'm just like, what is going on here?
Yeah, that's the ignorant shit I don't have patience for. Just speak. Don't stare all in my face and don't say anything rude. Manners goes a long way, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, okay. If somebody says, "Dang, that joint," I'm not saying that joint fat as shit. I'm saying that I'm poking on like, yeah, your butt big as shit. Like, dude, I mean, is it like people say what they want? Like, you don't like if somebody calls you a bitch, you're not going. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I take your mama.
But if you don't answer to it, then you know.
Like I said, I don't like. It depends. It depends on what
she
mood I'm
say?
in. She said, "Fuck it, two asses, one in the front and one in the back." That's what she said. Shane said, "I don't like people that talk down to the less fortunate. I cure people out. Oh, I curse people out all the time for that shit. I don't have the patience for ignorance. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I love the scenarios. Okay, hold on, wait before we jump in that guy. I feel the same way. I'm not to be bragging anything, but real talk. I see people all the time, that I drive by that look like they haven't eaten and stuff. I just gave a guy dinner, a Popeye's dinner. You know what I'm saying? He specifically asked for sweets. Shout out to Andrew, by the way, Andrew and B More. You know what I'm saying? He's suffering from something. I forgot what it's called. He's diagnosed with something. You can actually see his back and his spine. But I told him, I said, no, man, I'm gonna go. I don't carry cash on me. I always carry a card, but I went ahead, I picked up babe. I said, look, I gotta make a stop. I need to go grab this guy, something. Girl, do not freaking rush me. Anyway, I gave the guy
patience, people.
Right. Anyway, I gave the man a Popeye's dinner with a freaking apple pie. He said a lot of people say they want to go get him something, don't never come back. So he was surprised. But I don't like that shit. I don't like, what I'm saying, ignorant shit like that when people be talking down on people. I have to come home. You know that, right? All right. So scenario 2. You in your car at the stoplight. God looks over and says, hey, getting your attention. Okay. He smiles. You smile. And look what I smile. Do I? Okay. And look away. He knocks on your window. He got out the car at the light. Come on, Scott. Did this happen to you? This had to happen. Where you come up with this stuff? Knocks on your window respectfully. How do you respond?
Yeah, the stoplight. What light was y'all at?
If he's getting out the car at the stoplight, I'm cracking my window down. Hey, how you doing? On the passenger side.
Bruh, just act this shit out.
This happened to you? Except the window part. He on a motorcycle and he got off that bike to knock on my window. He didn't have to get off the bike. He could have just got my attention. He was close. Okay.
So he just did like this. Hold on. I'm on a bike.
Okay. How you doing? Hey, what's up? So what he say?
Where you headed to?
If a nigga come to my window to get off his bike to ask me, I don't know you, and you're asking me where am I headed to? I'm rolling up the fucking window, sir. No, you can't trust people these days. You have to be very careful.
Did you roll it all the way down?
No, I cracked the window. I don't roll my window for nobody. I don't roll my window down for nobody because there are bad people out here. I just have trust issues. Am I wrong for that?
Yeah, can we? I want to talk about that one day. Trust issues.
Very disrespectful.
Like, do we ever overcome having trust issues?
In the world we live in, no. I don't think so. Not the world we live in. What y'all think?
Do we overcome trust?
When it comes to people I don't know, you have to earn that trust. I don't just hell no. We don't. No. I don't think we don't at all. I
I
can't
don't
just
think we
trust
don't.
everybody.
I don't think you trust everybody anyway. I think it's just to one is more extreme than the other. When you have trust issues, when I mean everything that you do is just like
We suppress them.
I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking like even like with healing and going through what I'm going through, like not naive. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that walk up to my window, I'm definitely like shit. All the shit that I see, shit on TikTok. Uh, can I help you? Oh no, I do have a check cash, but that's so I can put in my gas tank. I'm sorry, I can't help you today.
Oh no, if I got cash, I'll give it.
No, no.
We live in the DMV. Y'all men are assertive. He just said, "You have a beautiful smile." I said, "Thank you." Flashed my ring, and he said, "He a lucky man." Light stayed red longer, and I rolled my window up and then looked back again.
Pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID.
Now
Now
I
I
look
look
at.
and no habla English. Listen, let me tell you something. I done hate dudes that compliment me all the time. Say, "Oh, you got beautiful eyes." Okay, thank you. I say thank you. I'm not rude, none of that. It's the being extra when you know I ain't into you type shit. Like
They don't know that. Obviously,
well, they gonna learn
we
today.
have this conversation
Well,
all the
they
time.
learn today.
The reason why they do it is because somebody either one, you look gullible, two,
I look gullible. I'm
to
about to get a
them.
shirt that says they get. That's I'm gonna make a shirt that says not gullible.
I mean, they might think you they got a chance with you.
I told you the story. Well, I don't know if y'all know the story, but I told you the story, and the other people that listen to the story, y'all might know about the nigga that tried me. My sister's ex friend tried the fuck out of me. Said he had a fucking girl that was like me that he turned out and all this other shit. And I said, well, that was that bitch. It's not me. I said, you can stop with all that shit because I ain't for it. He was like, nah, I'm just saying. I said, nah, I'm just saying. If you want to go hang out, we go shoot some hoops or shoot some guns, nigga. They ain't flying with me.
Shoot some hoops.
Yep. Yeah. Obviously, obvious. They don't know you. Don't like men. Well, they learned today. That's all the fuck I'm saying. If you don't know, you gonna know today.
Right. Okay. So does your approach or tone have to be aggressive and or disrespectful? Because
it depends. That's what I just told y'all niggas. It depends. It depends on how they approach me. If you coming with the hoorah and shit, and you being all extra and doing all this extra shit, I done had goony ass niggas coming to me. Yeah, Slim, like Slim, I turn your little ass. You got me fucked up, nigga. Like, stop playing with me. Mm-hmm. But it's some dudes out here who respect. Is some niggas that are respectful and some that aren't. And the ones that aren't, you get the tone, you get all that shit. Period.
It is.
It's not because I just ran into niggas that just seen me,
But you, front, I think it's they walk away and be like, damn.
But I'm gonna be quite honest. So y'all can understand it better. I don't get a lot of disrespectful men that approach me. You know what I'm saying? It's like once in a blue moon that they might say something reckless out of their mouth. But for the most part, I get dudes and women all the fucking time that compliment me. I'm not rude though. Squirt don't have the patience for this foolery. Scenarios done. Benito, done. I can see your ass from the front too, though. You know what? You an ass. Sure, the problem. You an
It's your ass now.
ass. She ain't got an ass, but she swears she don't. She got them truck
Lord.
Well, and we're not talking about her. We're talking about me, right?
Lord.
But
But
yeah.
we didn't even talk about patience because I just lost all the patience.
With that,
No, I really didn't.
but you know me. I act the food 24/7 when we go out. When we out.
What do you mean act the food?
Like I'm saying,
You do wild shit outside of.
we're not talking about the wild shit, Keisha.
Can I get the Wi-Fi?
Okay. All right, man.
I need to download. I need to do
Yikes.
something because we about to do something right quick.
Yikes. Let me get her the Wi-Fi, guys.
Please and thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Let me go ahead. Why you doing that right quick? Because y'all not talking to me about y'all patience today.
Maybe because they don't have patience.
I had no patience.
I'm gonna need my parents to change this password because it don't make sense.
You look hungry, Keys.
Are you hungry?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Why would you say? What makes me look hungry, Shane?
I think she just started a conversation.
That or just starting shit.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, so you look hangry. It's the hungry eyes. But you would know. But you for 2 years, so you would know.
But you was always cooking, so when did I have hungry eyes? Oh, are you squinting too hard? Like, Keisha, you don't look like you. I eat. I'm just not eating like I used to. When I'm hungry,
I have hungry eyes.
yes, all you do is see is cake. That I don't have patience for.
All right then. What don't y'all? Well, I done told y'all what I have patience for and what I don't have patience. What don't y'all have patience for, or what do you have patience for? I think I have patience for time.
So when I was cooking the other day,
Why you changing my subject?
it's the same subject.
Okay.
I was cooking the other day, but I needed to hurry up and get out of the house to get to where I need to get to.
Mm-hmm.
And I had realized I was cooking chicken, and the oven in my oven. I'm in a new apartment, so I'm still learning how to work this new shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I turned the heat up too high, and I was like, I'm cooking, I'm doing the thing. Got the oven on preheat because when I took the chicken out, I was gonna put it in the chicken thighs. I was gonna put it in the oven. So I'm like, what the why something's telling me to cut it open, right? So I cut it open. I was like, that's still pink. But I was rushing, and I was like, I was I was about to get mad at myself, but I was like, nah, I can't even do that because I was sitting on the bed too long, daydreaming, and I should have started a long time ago. So I just cooked the food a little longer. I just actually took it out, did what I needed to do. It's just that like where I'm going with this is like I recognize what was it what I did. It was my fault. It was my wrongdoings. Whatever, and I should have planned a little, to cook a little sooner. So I wouldn't be eating raw chicken. That would have been tragic. Yay! Oh, let me really tell you why I need. Let me tell you about patience. Hold on, why we talking about my phone? So my phone blacked out. When did I say my phone blacked out?
Oh yeah.
If anybody know anything,
I don't have patience for other people making me late for things. I can make me late, but someone else can't. What about if you make other people late?
So my phone blacked out, and everyone, y'all know, all I make is videos, posts, notes, whatever. I have two phones, but this is my personal line. This is business, okay? So not having everything having everything on this phone and not having anything on this phone, the stress. But then I was like, what else could I do with my time? Because I was so stressed. But I mean, so much work was on it is on this phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I just did not know what to do with myself. I was like, yo, like I just didn't know what to do with my time because I didn't have. So I was like, okay, I just move on and unload, unpack some things. I just put my time elsewhere. This is why I say, as far as being patient with myself, because that was the time where I need to be patient with myself. This was something that was totally out of my control. And I realized I couldn't do anything about it but be patient and wait till I went to the Apple store. I went to the Apple store and they told me I wasn't going to hear nothing back till today from Apple Recovery. And I went through a whole process with that. Like, why is technology so hard to do certain things? Why I don't remember the email that I used for my Apple ID. So now, because they taking proper precautions and security, thanks Apple, I gotta wait 2 to 3 days because the tech team got to do what they got to do so I can. But I'm like, everything is facial recognition. Oh, but now your face doesn't work on it because the screen is blacked out. So I'm like, breathe, breathe, breathe. If you have any problems with being impatient, I'm telling you, just breathe. Take a deep, deep, deep breath. There's some things that you just cannot have control. You won't have control over.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are just out of your control. So go ahead.
Right. Guess what I have patience for? I have a newfound level of patience for Black people since the pandemic. I have unlearned and relearned so much, and it is still happening. The relearning is teaching me we all have our shit in a story. So I am digging deep down to gather more patience for us daily.
Mm.
Okay.
And you doing that for, guess what? I have patience. I have that. I guess they would have to know your background too to even know why you even care that much about Black people in the pandemic.
I just don't like being late unless I have chosen to be late on my own. Like I say, I'm gonna go late because I'm tired or something in that realm. I'm gonna go late because I'm tired
Oh,
or something in that realm.
like going to a party that you don't really want to be at. That's what you talking about.
Or something like that. Mm.
I'm trying to do something.
You know, I have patience for that you don't
What?
watching people eat
People could watch me eat, but I don't want to watch people eat. That's weird.
right or work shit.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a work comment. Like, I don't feel like going out. I'll be late today.
Yeah, I'm tired. Pandemic affected every race, but our people had layers to deal with on top of the pandemic. It was rough. It really was. And still is. Because it's not over. All shit started hitting the fan because the veil was lifted. Uh, We saw things that our busy schedules distracted us from. That is true. You know what I don't have patience for? Let me tell you what I don't have patience for. When you ever have a conversation with somebody and you know that motherfucker ain't listening or they not looking at you,
So she does this over the phone. She did it the other day. Uh-huh. Wasn't listening to me when I was talking, and I was like, I was quiet for like 2 minutes. He was like, I'm listening to something. I'm like, bitch, shut up.
When? You talking about yesterday?
No, man, it was the other day. Whatever, it was funny as shit. Cause I was like, this is the same person who get mad at me for being on my phone. And I mean, I'm just having access back to my phone. So
I'm pretty sure I was listening to you.
There was no way. Because you would have responded.
What was I doing?
You probably Nylan and Shane was around. And they were talking, and I couldn't hear when if they talk in the background. I know you're paying them attention or paying her attention. So there's no way that you can, not saying you can't multitask, but you couldn't have heard what I said because you didn't respond to them. But I knew you would have responded. I don't remember what I was talking about. I stopped talking about it. I was like, no, I don't want to say that. I'm gonna wait till we get in person.
Oh, okay, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I don't have the patience for Amazon not following delivery instructions. I can't.
Where is my?
I feel like you talking to me. Just say my name. No, I was talking about Keisha because Keisha was doing it.
No, she talking about me.
You do it too, though.
You do.
You do them sometimes. You wear these sometimes, right?
Why am I having a hard time finding the app store? I'm just trying to get my.
Yeah, but Keisha do it to me all the time. You do it to me all the time too. But I don't think you do as much as Keisha does it. Keisha does it all the time. She's been doing it forever.
Yeah,
And it irks my nerves.
And I'm working on it though.
She says that while she's in the phone.
Yeah, working on it. Look, I'm here. I'm here though.
Oh, shit.
You're along with it sometimes.
I get that.
You think so?
Who?
She said you long-winded.
Me?
I
think she's talking about me. Me.
Yeah, I know she's talking about you, but I'm just saying, do you think you long-winded? I don't think you're long-winded.
I don't know.
I know I'm long-winded. Ain't I, Sky?
You could be long sometimes.
Yeah, I would tell the story the way it happened so you can see what I see.
She said yes when I'm telling the story.
Yeah, you supposed to do it.
Well, when you tell a story, you don't want to leave out details. Sometimes you have to tell the details because you might forget how, the point you was trying to make. So sometimes I gotta be, So I'll get to the point next time with you, and then you probably gonna be like, "What that got to do?" And then I'm gonna see. That's why I gotta tell the whole story. Oh, Scott say yeah. You're long-winded.
So I am.
I think that's a Pisces thing. Maybe it's just her. I say, bring it back.
She always reminds me to bring it back. Like, what were we talking about?
Oh wow.
Cause she know I be all over the place as I am.
You take a 10-minute story and turn it into the Squid Game.
Who? Is she saying that about me?
Probably me. I don't know.
Hey, y'all been.
That's funny.
Watch. Oh.
No, Keisha's story is like the Titanic.
I won't tell y'all shit else.
She talking about me.
You said my stories are like the Titanic?
Yeah, it's a deep story. It was bars. That was bars. That was a deep story.
Oh, I had sent you something.
Who is you?
You on Facebook.
Me? Oh, okay.
So y'all probably
you sent me something on Facebook? Let me show you something.
Instant Messenger.
Let me show you something. Oh, you sent it to me on Messenger. Okay. I would have got it.
You did get it.
Where?
It said you checked it.
I said I gotta send all this stuff. Yeah, I seen all this stuff.
Right. So I was gonna bring that. Did you see it though?
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah. Okay. So
I read everything.
This is really important.
Oh no. Yeah, I was telling this to Mala like a couple of hours ago.
So I came across something. I don't know if y'all seen it. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna go on my page and share it. But it basically was saying like
We can actually show it. You forgot.
okay.
Let me pull it up first, because then y'all, some of y'all nosy. Let me just go here real quick. Let me just go here. One sec. Okay, you do me a favor while I'm doing this. Can you plug that bad boy up for me? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let me see. I'm gonna share this with y'all. Oops. Hold on, guys. Oops, it did it again. Yeah, it's sensitive. That's all it is. I'm sorry, you guys. If it blacks out like that, like I said, we got a new camera and stuff, so it be sensitive sometimes. Oh, she said, Keisha, you barely talk to me.
Who said that?
I can't say that about you.
Who said that?
Chandel.
Who said I don't talk to her?
Yeah, when you said when she talking about you, as far as taking a 10-minute story and turning to a speaking, she said you don't talk to her. You barely talk to her. She can't say that about you. That's what she said.
I barely talk to you now. Just be moved.
Maybe that's what she meant. But I'm gonna share the screen so you can see what Keisha's talking about.
I thought this was like so like needed, necessary.
Okay.
I think y'all should know this.
All right. So this is what Keisha wants you guys to see. Okay.
This is really important advice. If you are ever lost while hiking, you get stranded with a broken down car, etc., and you notice your cell phone is either low on juice or has no signal, here is a tip that very well may save your life. Change the voicemail on your phone to a message that gives you the approximate location, the time, the date, your situation, lost, out of gas, car broke down, injured, etc. And any special instructions such as you are staying with the car, you are walking toward a town, etc. The best part of this is that even if your cell phone dies or stops working, voicemail still works. So anyone calling your phone looking for you will hear your message and know where to find you or where to send help. It says copy from a friend, whatever. I figured I'll share that because
But did you read the comment?
I didn't.
Wow, I read this comment. I thought it was funny. She said, I know black people don't venture into the woods much. So this is for my white friends and black friends that get talked into being in the woods by their white friends. But all jokes aside, stay safe. This is good advice. I'm about to change my voicemail right now to remind y'all I'm in the Bronx. I thought that was so funny.
I was so stuck on that damn, that was some bomb. That was good advice. Like it be Keisha face. What face?
Yes, that was the shade. That was shade.
That was not. Hold up, but who face? Y'all arguing. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Shan said that's smart. But who waits for the voicemail nowadays? Let's talk about it. I don't have patience for it. I click. I hate checking my voicemail, but unfortunately my voicemail won't let me change the shit. So you can't reset that shit. Where it says the person you call has not have a voicemail that's been set up yet. I wanted to say that shit. My father leaves voicemails on my phone that be 5 minutes long. I listen to him because I love him, but I don't have patience.
So you tell me you don't got voicemails from back in the day? Oh, you don't. I mean, I got voicemails from 2017.
On that phone?
Let's see. On this phone, I got
the one you always had the number for.
I had this number since I was.
And they held those messages. My shit deletes the shit if I don't resave them.
Voicemail.
My voicemail is full for a reason. I want to. Cause
you are the iPhone person, probably.
The pot calling the kettle black. You are long-winded too.
What?
I'm confused.
It's confusion.
I don't check them.
Why?
I have to check some of my voicemails because of certain things, but
I know we're not talking about this, y'all, but I just gotta say, it's so many different ways to communicate in a relationship, y'all. I just had to say that. So many ways, and if you have what?
No, I'm waiting.
If you have problems communicating with each other, then
She said, "Put her on camera because you read me comments late." The queen has spoken. Oh, I could do it like this. I keep forgetting I can do this shit like this. All right, fine. 1 sec.
where is my voicemail at?
Hmm. Oh, guys, if you guys ever want to come on, just let us know. If you want to join our podcast, let us know in advance, and I would definitely want you guys jump on this thing. You feel me?
Jump on it?
No, not that. The podcast, Keisha.
Look,
All right,
hold on.
Scott said, ah, ah. Everyone needs more pink.
2018.
You want to play that?
I ain't playing shit.
Oh.
I'm just showing you. I keep
But
receipts.
you see, you got the
Yeah.
what is it called? What's that called? The visual voicemail thing?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, that thing. Oh, can you play that? What did it say? She probably was cursing your soul out, wasn't she?
Bitch. Oh look, you know how when somebody call your phone and they leave a message on your answer saying that you.
Yes, don't speak to honey.
I really speaking.
Maybe it's not
It was one of them calls.
Right, she didn't say nothing.
Okay.
Me neither. Those receipts, whole energy.
Let me see if it still works, Kelsey. I'm trying to figure
She
out.
said those receipts hold energy. That's what she said. Oh, look at this.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so go back to the comments. First comment when I say you was long-winded. Look at you calling the pot calling the kettle black because you said your father left 5-minute message on your phone. But you long-winded too. You always talk about how long-winded people are, but you be long-winded as shit.
But I don't leave
That's what that comment
5-minute long messages. I don't leave any voicemails, actually.
Secondly, I cannot hear you.
Huh?
Hold on. I can't really hear you.
No, I don't know. I don't know. What... Hi, Nyla.
Shan, don't forget the bell.
Why you give me this?
He did.
I didn't give you that.
I did not give you that.
That's the setup.
Give me some. This one.
Look at
This
Keisha's
one.
face.
This one.
What?
Where is the Y?
My candy. In my car.
I'm trying to correct these folks.
What?
What's the topic?
I can't hear you. I'm gonna try to do it from my laptop because I can't hear you.
Okay.
All right, I'll be back.
What's
Diamond.
the topic?
Hold on.
The topic is right here. It's patience.
Right now it's patient. I mean, right now we just talking, but we was talking about patience earlier. Hey, Diamond, why you
behind her face?
What? We know you just got here, Johnny Gill. What's going on? How you? Oh, happy belated birthday!
Happy birthday from all of us to you. Happy birthday.
You gonna make me not want to show my face? Cause what are you talking about?
Y'all watch Keisha's face, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Just because you said so. Look, everybody have patience. And if our friend Lena, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lena. It's your motherfucking birthday.
Hey. What's this sign? What, Scorpio?
Yes.
Or Libra? Are you Libra? My birthday was like 3 days ago.
It's still my birthday. Thank you. Your face say so much.
But when did
Hey, I'm a Libra. Hey, on the game. She said your face say so much. What does your face say? What does her face say? Diamond.
I'm trying.
Since you staring so much, what's your face?
I'm just trying to figure out what am I doing? When am I doing this? Like,
I'm gonna watch your face from now on. You know what it probably is? Let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure because I didn't see what you see, but I'm gonna take a guess. Wild guess, Keisha might have seen voicemail, probably she probably knew what it was, or she seen some shit and you know what she did stuff with like that. She probably got a nasty text. Who knows? I'm looking though. Don't get quiet. Don't get quiet now. Exactly.
so y'all know.
I know when Keisha get nasty texts because she make a certain face.
And what kind of face is that?
It's this resting face you have. This is I'm about to fuck resting face.
I'm not doing such thing.
Whatever. You be like this. Let me use my phone. He should be like this. Oh, you be actually like.
They can't see you grabbing yourself right now.
Then you fix your posture. Then you look at me.
Patience, people. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's Keisha face. Oh, and she's back. Can you hear us now?
I can hear y'all just fine.
I can hear y'all.
I don't have the patience for repetitiveness. Nylan is plucking my nerves.
I want to sound sorry.
She wants to go
She was on. Did you say she's from the south side?
I guess.
Avian,
Yes, babe.
I want some daycare.
Come to the camera. Come to the camera. Little.
I want to see.
This is what I don't have patience for with this one sometimes. Okay?
You
this one will run you up the wall. But you, like Keisha said earlier, you have to have patience.
I want the face.
Right, so if Keisha say that, it's you gonna listen to it, right?
What?
What?
What you say?
Push the computer back some so I can see both of y'all faces.
Hold on, let me help
This
you.
is what I don't have the patience for. I could literally say something to fucking Avia and then somebody else say it to her and then she get it. I don't have the patience for that. I don't have the patience.
For me.
Right now. See, just eggs.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Basically, he said because I said have patience for Nylan.
No, not that Keisha. Not this one. I'm talking about the other Keisha.
Either way, I've been saying that. We have this conversation all the time. I tell you this all the time.
We say it to each other.
You used to, well, like I told you before, when we first got together, of course, I don't have the patience because I have these kids 24/7. And you were a balance in between that. Like, honestly, you were the balance that kind of kept me afloat for real. And now it's like, I don't know, like, you just don't have the patience. And I be noticing that shit and I be like, what the fuck happened? Like, I feel like it's going left. I don't know. I feel like in some sense, me and the girls changed you because you used to be so much nicer when Nylan was so active.
Like this.
For real, when Nylan was very active when we first in the beginning, you know, you had a lot of patience, and now it's like, now it's like them patience is gone.
She was 2. She
okay, and she's 4 now, and we wanted her to speak so bad.
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
it depends on what it is.
Boy.
Toy said OMG. Toy said I can relate with Chandel. Lena said some stuff I just don't have patience for. and kids are a lot, Diamond said.
Yes,
So
kids
let
are
me-
a lot.
Let
I've
me
had
explain.
kids for 14, 15, about to be 15 years. You've had kids for 2
Oh,
years. So
that's
I
my
imagine your
parents.
patience is
Who had kids for 2 years? Hold on. Pause.
living with, honey. Living with.
No. Let's speak facts. I raised a child at when I was 16 years old. I raised a child for 3 years. Hold on, pause.
How old are we
When he
now?
was a newborn, all the way up till he was 3. I was living with him. So I know what it's like to be with infants. Hold on, pause. But again, Nyla is highly active. And am I right or wrong? She gets into a lot of shit and she doesn't listen. But that's either
She
here
gets
or
a
there.
lot
We
of
all
shit and she
know
doesn't
it.
listen.
And how many times do I get phone calls a day when you say,
I
not
call you because you're supposed to be my balance, nigga. That's why. But
Oh,
now I
yeah.
can't even call you for
Oh,
that
yeah.
because it's like
Oh yeah.
No, you can, but
you're
it's
on
much
the same level of not having patience.
It's much a person can do over the phone if you're calling them. What you
It doesn't matter. I'm not calling for you to talk to her. I'm calling for you to calm me down. That's what I'm saying.
Look,
Can't have you calming me down if you're yelling at her. Yelling at her.
Hey y'all.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Give me a
Yeah. So for the ones that are married and don't have kids, this is marriage therapy right now on patience, and this is counseling.
Oh, here goes Shanae. Perfect person. Well, see, Shanae. Hey,
Hey, Shanae.
I don't know what Shanae be playing them kids, but them kids right there, they don't be.
Hey,
I don't know. Speak on it, Shanae. You have patience with your kids?
All right. Yep. I want to fight you.
Let's talk
Bye.
about it.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Nyla.
Oh.
Hmm.
Let's
What?
talk about it.
Let's be clear. Let me say this.
What are you talking about?
Let me go back in these topics because I think it was Sky that said something about the pandemic that changed us
Oh
as Black
yeah.
individuals. Let me tell you something. The pandemic definitely has a part on a lot of stuff because we're not used to being in a household with our children. And now that they're back in school, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real, when them kids was in the house,
We didn't have a
24/7,
break at
it
all.
was ridiculous. Okay, trying to teach them on top of working, on top of doing everything. You know, it was hard. It was difficult. It was
That shit
definitely
was
a challenge.
hard. It was definitely a challenge. I was getting ready to start doing drugs.
Okay, so Diamond said,
Crackhead for real.
She said she don't
Call
have
me
patience.
Whitney.
She got 3. Diamond also said that you have to find it. Janae says, I don't need patience with my kids. They need patience with me. I don't play. Kids do. They know that. Pandemic or not. I love it. My kids run me up the wall. I be taking breaks from mine. So let me speak on this too. So this is the conversation that we was talking about all the time. It's different when the kids are at home with me compared to when they are home with you. And there's something about when you're around the energy between you and Nyland, she just off the wall. But when she's with me, it's quiet as hell in the house. I don't know where it is.
She know who to play with. I watched that firsthand. She know what she can do. She know what she can do with Shane. She know what she can do with you. And she know what she can do with y'all.
Perfect example. She wanted the candy yesterday. After you put it on the refrigerator, and I told her no because she ain't eat nothing. And what she do right after? She does this all the time. She goes and say, as soon as I tell her no, she goes, Mom. And I be over there like, no. I said no. And she's still, Mom.
Help me. She go messy.
So
she said I'm mocking her.
You can't ask. Hold on.
You can't ask
help me.
Something you got.
Hey, Trey, I'm gonna die.
That's not true.
So,
like I said, if somebody balances you out and helps you calm down from not going from 0 to 100 real quick, then you should be able to talk to somebody to get yourself back down to that level where you know you need to be at before you slap your child into the wall. Like, let's just be what?
We're not slapping our kids into the wall now.
That doesn't happen, guys.
I don't slap my child into the wall. I'm just saying.
But you gotta understand this too. You gotta realize that I'm human too. So I'm not gonna always, granted, I might be that person to have balance, but I'm not always gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be times where I have my days where I might need you to be my balance. You get what I'm saying?
And I am. It's supposed to be vice versa.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be vice versa.
You control them or they control you. Shan has a point. Everyone needs help leveling out.
Help.
Yeah, everybody does need help leveling out. I need help leveling out sometimes too.
You have your weed. You have your weed for that.
No. I don't always have my weed for that. I don't like going to my weed for that reason. Sometimes.
But if you needed to, you have something that you can go teach you, make you mellow out.
That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is, well, I guess the whole point is you're saying you don't know what happened. I'm just saying that she's gotten older. She's more curious. The pandemic happened. She's into a lot of stuff. For God's sake, she sprinkled goddamn foam all over her bed and her carpet. Okay? I don't know what I would have did if I seen it. Unfortunately, somebody got to clean up. She ain't going to clean it up. Let me tell you what I don't have patience for. I don't have patience for cleaning up the house, and then same thing with you. Clean up the house, and then the kids go back and dirty it up. But I take.
And you can't even say the kids. It's not.
And I just be like, okay.
That actually made me. This the ghost.
It's definitely Nylon.
That actually goes.
It's like little kids know.
Sometimes Mila too, because Mila could go. I can wash dishes, and she go behind me and place dishes in the dishwasher. But that's either here or there.
I swear to God, Nylon be like, "Ooh, it's a clean spot. Let me go put my toys right there."
Yeah,
every time.
She's a kid, so kids.
It's so
funny. I have a disabled child. I never need anybody to bring me down about my child.
Well, that's different. You have a disabled child. You've grown, like you say, you've grown to adapt to the circumstances of what your child is going through. I have a hyperactive child who, from the time she wake up to the time she go to sleep, is jumping around.
Yeah, but that's what she does.
And crying.
But at the same time, so let me speak on this too, because sometimes this could come off like the way I say things. Like I told you last night, you like, why you say it like that? That ain't so mean. It's not about being mean. I have to tell her. I told you this last night. I have to teach her now so she won't play with me in the future. Because if I don't nip in the bud now, she's gonna feel like that's okay. And she gotta know the talking back and the stuff that she say is not okay. So I don't play. That's why she don't play with me. You get what I'm saying?
And also what comes into play about that is you also got to think about somebody's background. Before me and you got together, I was at my mother's house, and my mother was the one controlling everything when it came to my children. Like I really didn't have too much say so. That's why I say and I tell my mother this all the time, a lot of the reason why my oldest is the way she is because when I was trying to instill that respect in her and teach her things growing up, I didn't have any say so because my mother always overstepped, was disrespectful, and my child was raised saying that. And so now that's why she is the way she is. That's why I really don't have any say so, because she got to a point when you came around, Mila was what, 13? 12, 13 or whatever, 12 going 13 or whatever the case may be. So at that point, she's already in her mind frame trying to figure out who the fuck she is and not
you do have control. It's never too late to have control over your kids. Just because your mother had control, your mother doesn't live with you or I. So you have all the control. I just came in the picture 2-3 years ago. So, and I got more control than your mother ever had. Them kids cannot play with me. I don't care what Nana say to this one or to that one. If the answer is no from me, because I am the adult in that household who raised them kids with you, they cannot have a say so. Well, she cannot have a say so over me. It's not going to fly. Nana brings candy, and I tell Nana no. And what she do at her house, that's at her house. But when she come to my house, if Nana give her candy, I'm taking it out, and that candy goes in the trash, whether Nana like it or not. Because at the end of the day, Nana's not taking these kids to the dentist. Nana's not hearing them cry about their teeth hurting or their stomach hurting, or I got a headache, or I'm sick, I'm this. You have control. You just
What?
your control away. You have to get your control back. I feel like you gave your mother the control and you let her have it. You're not trying to get it back. You have to. It's not too late. You can have control because I got control. You get what I'm saying? If I got control, I tell you all the time, if I can do it, you can do it. Patience. Okay, you may let her get away with stuff that Avia won't.
This is true.
Oh, hell no. OMG, my mom did the same thing with my oldest son. How can you be a mother if someone stepped on your feet that makes them think they don't have to listen to you?
Exactly. And then when I would say, hey, no, that's my child, me and her would get into it. And you can attest to that. Before we moved in together,
Yeah,
I'm
gonna tell you what it is when it comes to that situation with you and your mother, because it's not consistent enough. You don't stand down all the time. You stand down and be like, but no, it's my child, and turn you back. No, it's my child. I said no, and take the child and walk away. You'll let her get away with it because you do the same thing with the kids.
Keep talking.
You're like, you know how I am. I'll be. What happened?
No, Diamond wants to get on camera. So
you'll let, like, Squirter say something like, she had to get to a place where she says, no, Nana, you can't have it. But Nana found a way to go behind her back, and then you'll be like, and I watched the shit. I've seen it happen, but this is why Nana plays with you and then with her. Because when Avi is in the house, she take naps. With you, she in your face, she up on the counter, she doing this, she doing that. And I'm like, oh, she is not like this with Avi.
I'm trying to get you on camera, Diamond, but your name's not popping up. Let me get you right. Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna figure it out.
Diamond it'll be rough.
You might be on our page, and this is why it's not.
No.
She's on my. I don't know if she's friends with you, but she's friends under mine.
I done with my yogurt.
Hold on, I gotta switch.
You're not opening that.
And then
I don't care. You're not opening it. I don't want you to have that right now until you go to the dentist. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you had to call?
You have to go to the dentist.
You had to call?
Yes.
You had to call?
I don't have the car. You're not going to the dentist until I make an appointment.
My idea. Why she can call with mommy?
Okay, hold on.
What she is gonna do? Now move.
They have one.
Got you.
I'll tell you one more time. Now you can be under this table with Lydia.
All right, there you go, Diamond.
Then I say don't open that.
All right, so it's on Diamond Channel, but yeah, let me see what else y'all talking about. Yes, it's so tough. I got tired of fighting, so I threw in the towel.
Exactly. You get tired of fighting with somebody and you living under that roof, even though you paying bills for real. You get tired of going through the same shit over and over again, hearing the same shit over and over again, having the same argument over and over again. You just be like, you know what? Fuck it at this point. I'm tired of arguing with you. I'm tired of every time I tell you what I don't like, and you, when it comes to my kids, I'm tired every time when I tell you what I don't like when it comes to my kids, and the respect level, you always threatening to, put me out or whatever the case may be. I don't have time for that shit. Like,
I mean, but you at this point, you on child number 2, and she did the same thing with 1.
She does the same. She's trying to do the same thing with Nylan, but it's not.
Well, it's different because of the time. It's different because you gotta, you're not a single. I mean, honestly, I think we only do 5 people at a time, y'all. So we can't do it the 5.
Yeah,
people.
we all can get on this.
We only doing 5 at a time, though.
I don't have the patience to continuously keep arguing over the same shit over and over again.
You can add Toy too, but Diamond, check
your messenger.
Where should it go?
I have no idea. She's still on it. You have to have
Diamond. Check your
messenger.
Your messenger.
And Toy, I can definitely get you on it. Yeah, I sent you a link.
Y'all go to the link, click the link, and follow the instructions.
I don't know what happened to Shane's camera. Probably Wi-Fi acting up right now.
She'll remove her until she comes back.
All right.
I mean, until she.
I'll see her when she pop up right there. Yeah.
So we trying.
Diamond, I'm gonna be honest. Her having a conversation, I done heard the conversation. Her having a conversation with her mom is, her mom is her mom. I don't want to jump into details about her mom being personal, but her mom is her mom. She want just that type of person who's like talking to a brick wall. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, she's doesn't live with her. She has full control of her household and what goes on in her household. And at the moment where I feel like she's losing control of it, I say my piece. All right, here we go.
Hello.
There we go. All right, we got y'all. Let's see.
Let's do it. What's going on, ladies?
So
Hello.
I asked to be
Sorry.
Can you hear
My
me?
computer died.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So I asked to be put in the camera because as I was typing, it seemed like I was attacking her, and I didn't want her to feel like I was attacking what she said. So I definitely understand. I definitely understand what you're saying about living with your mom and your mom stepping in and stepping on your toes. But you definitely have to have a conversation with your mother outside of your kids. I had to have that same conversation with my mother, and I had to tell my mother, like, look, I understand that you're telling me X, Y, and Z, but what we need to have an understanding of, if I'm trying to discipline my children, let me discipline them the way that I'm disciplining them. If you do not like what I'm doing, wait till we're outside of the children and let me know what I'm doing wrong and what you didn't like. Because if my mother disciplined my kids in front of me, I'll never step on her toes and say, oh, you're not about to do nothing, this, that, and the third. I wait till I'm not around my kids and I let my mother know, look, I just did not like the way you did X, Y, and Z. Because when you do it in front of the kids make it seem as though they don't have to listen to you, that they're going to challenge everything against you and that person that you're going back and forth against. And she has to understand at the end of the day, you the mother.
Oh, you haven't met my mother, Lord and Jesus. How many times have we had this conversation?
That's what I was trying to explain to you. Her mom.
My mother is very controlling. My mother's controlling is like controlling to the point where now that I'm older and I'm in my own, I tell her, like, I can't be around you for too long because you're too controlling, and I'm not about to have that in my house. Like, no,
and my mother is a whole minister. I have nerves. I have 3 nerves. If my mother hit all 3 of those nerves within the one conversation we have, that's it of the conversation for the day. I'll talk to you tomorrow because you done hit the nerve, the reserve nerve, and the one that held on pause for you.
That's how I am.
With her.
And my mother did
talk to her the next day. You gotta find some balance between you and your mother.
I'm like, bye, I'll talk to you later. And she did. People text me and be like, I'm tired of you disrespecting me. And then we get into this whole thing. Like my mother takes me to the point where I have this vein, the Erica Mena vein in the middle of my forehead. She's like the only person that gets me to the point where I'm like, yo, if you don't get off this phone, I'm going to come to your house and flatten all your tires because you're making me mad. Not saying I will flatten my mother's tires, but that's how I be feeling. Like, you're really, really, really pushing it. And I don't know why. And my mother is the type of person that will push the buttons and then pull her hands back like she the victim. I hate
You don't have to respond to the text.
So what was you gonna say?
You don't have to respond to the text.
I was just gonna say that basically I can relate to what she was saying because my mom, she basically the same way. Like I threw in the towel, so I was like, you could just take my oldest son, and we still argue and stuff. It's like it's no letting up, it's no nothing. Even with the kids at my house, right now she still try to control them. Like I try to give my 10-year-old chores, and she was like, he don't need no chores because he ain't, it's like
my mama did the same thing.
Mommy.
Yeah, it's like it's always a battle with her. So that's why I understand exactly where you coming from. What I had to do was I had to cut my mom off completely. That's what I had to do. I had to just cut her off and deal with her like from a distance. And I just did that. So it took a long time for me to do that.
See, I had the wrong mother because you said you gave your son to your mother.
Yeah.
My mother wasn't taking my kids.
I
Oh,
have
but
guilt when me and my mother have a falling out and I don't talk to her. Like I'll give myself a couple of days and I'll tell Ivy, like, I'm not talking to her for a little while because she done pissed me off to the point where it's no return right now and I don't feel like arguing. But then I have guilt because you know what the guilt is? My mother is older now. God forbid something happens to her and we got to arguing and didn't fix it before. So that plays a lot like in my mind. I
How
already
old are
lost the
you?
parent. I'm 34.
You
Sorry,
gotta
lost
find
the
a,
parent.
but you gotta find a balance. Because when
And
I
that's what it
say
is.
I'm 42, my mother had me when she was
Yeah, I'm
16.
42.
42
You
where?
42? I'm 42. So my mother had me when she was 16.
I ain't
Me and my
talking.
mother, we the same signs. We're both Geminis and we bump heads 24/7. Like now that I'm older, we find a balance in between what we know if we're gonna go back and forth, we just gotta get off the phone. We gotta get off the phone and give ourselves a break in between. Because if not, it's just too much. And at the end of the day, the pandemic that happened, too many people losing parents, this, that, and the third. Sometimes you gotta allow them. You just gotta allow them to have the argument and just say okay. You gotta allow them to have the argument and just say okay. I ain't always gotta have the last word. You just gotta say okay. A lot of times my mother don't be right, and I just be like, okay, okay. And sometimes I just gotta get off the phone and I'll send her a text back later on, and I just be like, Mom, I just needed a break. I needed a breather. I love you at the end of the day. Regardless of whether or not the argument was between y'all two, y'all are not always gonna agree to everything. But as long as you send that text back and say, at the end of the day, I love you, that breaks the entire argument. Just to say I love you, it breaks the entire argument.
And I
And
feel
it
like
don't
that's
even
where you
out.
putting your foot. I feel like that's where you putting your foot down when you take control over the situation and can still move past. Like you say what you know how your mother is. You say what you need to say. You stand on that, and it doesn't have to be any tension, but you have to stand on what you are saying and mean it. And the only reason why she keeps doing what she's doing because you keep allowing her to, you'll say it and don't mean it.
Huh?
You can say it and then turn around and
Oh,
you'll
I
let her
get it.
do what you want to do because you do it the obvious. You'll do it behind Arby's back when it comes to Natalie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Natalie tell her no, and you'll let her go. You might do it, but you let her get away at times. We don't let her get away with shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Scott says, okay, that's what I'm talking about. The saying okay and letting them have the argument is great. It's a boundary instead of a wall. I love it. Gold Diamond. That was good stuff. I'm sending y'all good vibes, Queens. Don't ask me why I breathe shit like that, but I
You
do.
always do it.
No, it's good. But
But
yeah,
yeah,
sometimes you
I do
just
that with
gotta
my
let it
mother.
go.
I'll literally text her and tell her, like, I know we argued or whatever. I do that. And we'll be good for a little while. And then here come another disagreement. Like
But
my
you're
mother,
human. You're not perfect.
right.
You're human. You gotta remember that you're
You
human. You're
said you
not
was
perfect.
40.
She said 42.
Who?
You said you was
You.
40.
Me? 42.
Yeah. You don't look
42.
42.
My son
Because
is
black
my
don't
son
crit.
is my son's 24. My daughter that has Down syndrome is 23. My baby girl is 19 and my grandson is 2.
Girl. Girl, you don't look at it at all. Go ahead with
I
the
know.
photo.
She looked great.
So you like
Thank
real
you.
life a grandmother? How did that feel? Like you
Mhm.
like you like accepted that like for real? You don't look at age. So
At all.
I love it.
Unless
I think somebody asked me before, like if I can go back in time, what would I change? And I literally told them I would change nothing. Reason being why I wouldn't change nothing. And I done been through a lot with kids, fathers, life, this, that, and the third. I wouldn't change anything because if I changed something, it would mean that none of my kids would be here. If I
right.
changed one thing, then that means that none of my kids would be here. And my life would be totally different than what it is today.
That's
Everything that I've
true.
been through got me to where I am today. The person that I am today, I wouldn't change nothing. Nothing at all. Even though
That's
I still
true.
make
I agree to that.
errors and mistakes, this, that, and the third. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. You're human. You understand what I'm saying? You and your mom, y'all gonna bump heads. But as long as you send that one text that say I love you, that breaks everything that y'all was arguing about.
That's true. That's
And
true.
you're not gonna feel that hardness on you because you still text back and said I love you. You have your opinion. She has her opinion. Just text her back at the end of the day and say, I love you. If that's all you got to say is, I love you. When you wake up in the morning, if you don't text nothing else and say, I love you. I text that to my mother every morning, every night. She texts me, whether or not we have an argument or not. I love you, Rose. I love you, Rose. We got to have a couple of days that go in between, and then we start talking. We may even get into something and stop talking for 2 or 3 days. But in between those 2 or 3 days, we still say we love each other.
Right. And that's how I'm with my mother.
That's it.
I mean, I talked to her for a
That's
couple
all
days
you can do.
because I need a break sometimes from her. But her attitude is, whoo. When you don't agree with her and shit don't go her way, because I'm a Gemini and she a Taurus. You don't agree with her. When you don't agree with her,
May Gemini or June Gemini?
June.
My mother.
I don't like bossiness. I don't like nobody bossing me around, especially as an adult. Like, she's bossy. I don't like.
Did you say as a Gemini you don't like bossiness?
I don't like people bossing me around.
You're not a bossy Gemini?
She's not a regular Gemini.
She's a Pisces Gemini.
Oh,
you say that all the time, but no, I'm not bossy. I'm really I'm chill. I don't.
She's a Pisces.
Chloe said, I am always the bigger person with my mom, but she's too much to deal with.
Yeah, my mother, sometimes I love my mother, don't get me wrong. We have our great moments, and when they great, they great. But when we have our bad moments, I be looking at her like, lady, I don't know where you came from. The pits of hell is where you came from. But that's how I be feeling like, where did you come from? Go back.
Scott said, Diamond, I vote her next on the show. Can I sit on her couch?
She been through some things. You know, we like that.
Speaking of Diamond, what are these faces you're talking about?
That I made. What are you talking about?
It just be, I came in, I don't even know what y'all conversation was about, but I just came in at the end of it, and I was looking like trying to catch up what they talking about. And then somebody said something to her, and she was just like, it just be her face. When somebody asks her a question and they say something, it be her whole
face tell it all.
Question says everything. She ain't got to say nothing because the face already said it. And I be over here on the other end dying laughing. I be if she just go back and look at the video and watch how she be when people be talking and saying stuff, and she just be like, yeah, okay, whatever. All right. And look,
I'm definitely going to go look.
No one's ever told me that, so I was trying to really catch myself looking at myself. I was like, it's weird.
Have you ever heard your face speaks 1,000 words?
Yes, but I never understood
yours speaks 1,001.
And she knows that. How dare you? We've
been telling
you. This is funny.
It speaks 1,001.
You know what else I don't have the patience for? Inconsistency. I don't have the patience for inconsistency. I feel like if you're gonna be inconsistent, be inconsistent all the way through. Like I'm for real. I don't like when here we go. So don't yell at me, all right? When we first started dating, I was like, don't keep opening my doors and shit for me, because then I'm gonna start getting used to it. Now you don't open the doors for me, and that should be pissing me off. And I'll be like, you know what? This is why I told you don't do it from the jump, because now I'm waiting for you to open the door for me. But you don't. Inconsistency. Okay. Like, just don't do it. You should have did it from the jump, because now I got so used to you opening the door for me in the beginning, and now I'll be at the door like, so I'm just opening my door now. All right, I'm getting in the call. Like,
so are we making each other feel important on both sides?
She's fighting.
Say that one more time.
Are we making each other feel important on both sides?
Every fucking day.
Every day.
Flowers every fucking moment.
Every day. Is that reciprocated on the opposite side?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely.
I'm curious when I'm thinking about myself in this situation. When we say we don't like something, is it because it's something that you do, or or did? You know how to say they like. I'm speaking for myself because I personally don't like inconsistency, right? That's something I don't like. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be more of it. You understand? So that's my question. Like, do you not like the inconsistency because you're inconsistent?
Probably so.
Look how look. You just literally bust out at her, and you're inconsistent.
I'm so inconsistent. Not when it comes. I don't think I'm inconsistent when it comes. I think I'm inconsistent when it comes to sex, but I don't think I'm inconsistent when it comes to like.
We pointing out my faces because look at your face.
Because you can't ask somebody for something that you can't do yourself.
Thank you.
All the time. I get in the car and I open her door.
Okay.
Walk away.
But did you just say you was inconsistent with sex? Did you just say that?
It's like now that I'm getting older.
You see right now what you doing. You feel some type of way. You need to talk to your wife outside this camera about what you got going on.
It's not a bad thing. We have conversations. Like anything I'm talking about on camera, I done said it to her, and she probably was listening or not listening. I don't know, but we talk constantly. We make sure communication is a big thing with us because I don't want to ever have to guess or wonder how you feeling, and I don't want you to have to guess and wonder how I'm feeling. So we try our best to keep communication as number one. Because
I was just saying in general, like it sounds like just to say you don't like inconsistency, but you're inconsistent. It's like, what are you talking?
I'm inconsistent when it comes to the emotional aspect of sometimes I am. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. But she knows this from the jump. I've always had a hard time when it comes to like feelings and shit like that. Like I've gotten a lot better since we've been together and since we've been married and shit like that. These past couple of years, I have gotten a lot better with that because at first I wasn't. Like I didn't know how to show emotions. I didn't like touchy-feely stuff. Like I really didn't like that stuff because I never really got that. You know, I never really received that type of affection when it came to loving somebody. So it was kind of weird to me. Like I'm weird when it comes to my emotions. She knows I love her. She knows I have weird ways of showing I love her because I'm like so weird when it comes to emotions. And I just am weird as fuck. Look.
How she get the candy?
The child had to come around this table, go into this cup, and go back into that room.
Hold on, Shane, are you eating candy?
No.
Oh.
I'm not eating candy.
It's Diamond's face for me. His face is right.
But I've gotten a lot better. Have I not? Have I gotten better when it comes to the emotional part of me? As far as like trying my best to like be more open when it comes to showing you I love you. I tell you,
you tell me you love me.
I tell you every day. I try my best to. I tell you like 50,000 times a day.
But sometimes it's not always in the telling. It's in the
I like laying up under you. I like rubbing your head. I like small stuff. Like I like doing stuff like that.
Hands in my pockets while I'm driving.
Oh yeah, that's another weird ass way. I don't know.
Y'all need your own show. We talk about patience here.
What? And she had.
Y'all need to.
When it comes to waiting, when it comes to understanding that I'm still learning, even as an adult, learning how to reciprocate love and give it back. I was very patient with that because I was way, way worse in the beginning of us dating than I am now. Like I feel like.
Do you do anything out of the box, or you do everything in the box? Do you do anything out of the box?
No, I do things out of the box all the time.
They are weird. Anyway.
Yeah, we're weird.
Yeah, we are.
Let me tell you, the love is amazing. I can't ask for anything more.
It is.
I understand her. She understands me. We communicate great. You know what I'm saying? It's just these kids are driving us up the goddamn wall. But it's okay.
How many kids do you have?
2.
How old are they?
One's about to be 15. The other one is 4. About to be 5 soon.
15 and 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you tried that. You waited, then you did it again.
It was out of my hands.
That's a whole different story, Diamond. It's not that she waited. It was
it's okay. Situation. It was just it was just a joke. It's okay.
That's fine.
We're gonna move on past it. It was just a joke.
It's
but
fine.
Yeah, it's a lot of space, but
It is.
it can take you all the way back. So when it take you all the way back, you got to start all over again.
And
And
that's
it's
what
like
it
you
is.
got to start, you got to retrain yourself all over again to do all of these things that you grew past, and now you have to go back and do them again.
But I mean, like, but that's what happens with each kid that you have. You still got to go back and you got to. That's why each child you got your, the first child get it the hardest, the middle child learn, and then you got if you got three kids, and the third child don't really got it as bad because
You just got
times
tired. You like
you
shit.
already did everything that was frustrating in the beginning. You've been doing it all over and over again, so it's like it should be
Okay.
nothing.
So you basically talking about me being the oldest, my brother being the middle, and my other brother being the baby. And when something happened between my mother and my brother, I was standing there, and my brother told my mother, "You need to go where you pay rent at." Then my mother get in the car and roll out. I text my mother and say, "When you become a whole punk ass, that been me. You'd have knocked me out." It
Exactly,
get to the baby and you get in your car and drive home. What happened
exactly,
to jumping over the fence and knocking the hell out of me? She got in her
exactly.
car and drove home. I text punk, 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 punk. Happened. But yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But
yeah.
I mean, with
So
each child, it is different. But you may just need a break. Have you been in the house the entire pandemic with your daughter? Wow.
We took some time, like I had to make some time to just. I had to break down for somebody to be like, oh my God, let me take these kids for you. Let me take Nala for you for a little while so you can get a break. Like, it took for me to like really literally have a fucking mental
She can't
breakdown
really be that bad.
for my mother to be
it's
like,
not,
oh my God,
she's
get her.
coming from the person that was living with, we were living together. What I think it is with Shane alone, you know, she is not mentioning the other 12 people that she is. She sings, she cooks,
I have a lot on
has
my
an
plate.
e-commerce, she's an
I
entrepreneur.
have a lot
She
on my
has millions of things that she wants to do while working 4 9 to 5s. Why? Because she wants to be a singer because she can sing. She has a love and passion for it. She wants to cook because she knows how to fucking cook, and she knows that's gonna make some money. She was making money during the pandemic. It looked right. It feel right. This is what I love to do. Why not do it? But I'm a mom too, and I got to pay attention to my kid, and I got to do this. But when do I have time for myself? Oh my God! Now I have a girlfriend. I have a wife now. She's not mentioning any of that.
Yeah.
And I
It's a
think
lot.
for myself, seeing like I'm like I wear a lot of hats, but I don't have no responsibilities like that. And I was trying to explain to her, you got to slow down, Slim.
You
Because
got to
your
either slow down or you got to take some time out for yourself. Because again, like I told you, I have 3 kids and I have a grandson. So I had 3 jobs at one time, trying to manage being a girlfriend, trying to manage helping with my grandson, coming home cooking. I also said my daughter has a disability. She has Down syndrome. Dealing with her stuff at the same time, to where as though I got tired and I fell asleep behind the wheel of my car and got into a car accident. That's one thing. But then you also can have a mental shutdown, a mental break if you don't take a break for yourself. There's too many things going at one time. You're going to have a mental break and you're going to shut down. And it's going to be just too much where you're going to lash out at somebody that doesn't even deserve it, which may be your daughter who doesn't understand anything that's going on because she's still a child at the end of the day. Or maybe just your wife who's just trying to be there and you lash out at her and she's just trying to help. You gotta slow down and you gotta take some of that stuff off of your plate because it's even listening to it, it's too much. Even like I told you, I had 3 jobs. I had to let something go because I fell asleep behind the wheel. At the end of the day, if I leave away from here, who gonna take care of my kids the way I take care of them? Nobody.
and
Who gonna make
sometimes
sure they got? Nobody.
you're still
Not
here, and
not
it
one
took for
person.
you to go through that, for you to wake up and see something got to. You know, some got to
Obvia
give.
says that to me all the time.
Absolutely.
I be
And
like, you got too much shit on your plate.
But I definitely wear a lot of hats and do a lot of things. But I had to take some of that stuff off of my plate because I was running around doing so many things and forgetting about the one person that needed the attention, which was me.
Yeah. Obvia says that to me all the time. She says this to me constantly.
I do. I tell her all the time, like, look, if you don't sit down, your body gonna sit your ass down.
But she's also the type that it's going to take for that to happen for her to be like, okay. Yeah. And because it hasn't happened to her, just like it took for you to, unfortunately, go and get into a car accident, she has all of these things, and I feel like she might get a little break in between, but it's going to take for something to happen. Don't want nothing to happen, right? But it's going to take for just for her to slow down. But she's going to keep doing it too.
She just need the baby need to burn out some energy.
Look, we try to take her places. She has so much energy, much energy.
The only reason we haven't taken her to place because of COVID.
COVID, you know, and then she gets sick really fast. Like when she gets sick, she gets sick. So it's like we gotta be real careful with her because she gets sick really fast. So all them germs and shit, like places don't clean up good enough for me. Like they really don't. So we do take her out though, and then when we take her out, we be like
watching her,
put her back in the house because Lord, the girl was going crazy because she don't go out like that. And when she does, it's like, yes, I'm finally out this house. I'm running around this whole place. You're going to chase me all over this place. I'm going to touch every last machine in here. I'm going to touch every last drink somebody drinking. I'm going to touch everybody's food. I'm going to.
School has really helped though. Now she's back in school. You know, she's not around a lot of kids, but it helps. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because we have her evening school because in the daytime they have too many students at their school, and I was like,
Well, that's good.
But it does help to have that moment where it's just like peace and quiet. Now I can shut my brain down for a second.
No, let's go back because you're not telling everything. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you her schedule. Let's talk about your schedule. So when right now she's not working because of COVID.
I took off a whole month of work, and I'm gonna tell you why. I was burnt the hell out. I was burnt out. It was affecting me mentally, and I also had a better opportunity that I felt like I should have just took a leap of faith on as of right now. So I took off for a month.
Yeah, but before that, she was working overnight, getting
7:05 a.m.
to come home because the oldest had to be at school she had to get up at 6:30. Mm-hmm. So between me and her, we ping pong that and take her to school, and then she'll turn around, may shut her eyes for 30 minutes to go to her school because she's in school right now. So then she's up. Then she might take a power nap. Then she's back at work, and it repeated. I'm like, damn, I'm just watching her burn her the fuck out. Jesus.
I was burning myself out, and I took a month off. I have not gone back to work yet, and they asking me when I'm coming back, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm debating on like, if I go back, I'm going to burn myself out again. I really am because I work so many hours, I work so many days, and I have school on top of that, and I have song placements that I'm trying to work on that are really important to me, and I have the kids. I have my wife who I have to make sure that I'm giving her time too. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, where do I go from here? I really love this job.
So have y'all did a couples massage together?
She don't want nobody touching her. I would love a fucking. Hey, Keisha.
Do you know how relaxing that is? They come.
I have one.
I don't want nobody touching me.
When I say it's definitely relaxing.
If it's an old white lady, then yeah, maybe.
Why I gotta be an old white lady?
Right.
I just have a thing about people touching me that I don't know. I don't know.
Well, she keep pointing at Keisha.
What can Keisha live all the way where she live at?
Excuses. Anyway.
I like when Keisha gives great massages.
I don't know if y'all know I'm a massage therapist, but
I know.
Keisha,
I would definitely love that though. Maybe I do need that, like you said. I was
When
thinking
my
about doing a
energy-
retreat or some shit, like a couples retreat where we just go and just like heal from some shit and grow from some shit and have a moment. But
Do
I'm
y'all
just
have
like,
other couples? Do y'all have other couples that y'all connect with?
the couples that I do know are dysfunctional, so it's no point of us even being around them like that. I'm sorry, Daniel.
What's going on? Oh man. No, but no, they don't. Shit.
We don't. No, I'm not even gonna hold you. I love my best friend and her boyfriend, but I'm not a drinker, so I don't get entertainment from that. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, it's not entertaining for me, like, to get drunk and then to be asleep, because that's exactly what I do. I get drunk and go to sleep. That's not entertaining for me.
So they don't do anything but drink.
I'm sure they do. They have parties and stuff, but this is where the line gets drawn with the parties. There are people that I just do not like to associate myself with. I'm an adult. I could say yes or no if I want to be around somebody's company or not. And so if she knows that I don't like these people, don't invite me to events where you know that I'm going to be smart. Like, don't invite me to a place where you know somebody's going to say something that I don't like, or somebody's, me and them have bad blood. That's your friend. That's not my friend. We can do things outside of them. You don't have to invite me to your house every time you have an event. So we can go outside of your house and go out and hang out and shit. But don't invite your friends that you know I don't like.
Yeah, you just need to find some other couples to hang out with.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't have to be drinking all the time. So you can go bowling, you can have a game night. It's a lot of things that you could do.
Oh, so no, they are the friend. They are the couple that people want to be around, basically. Like,
yeah,
they have the parties and they do the.
Hey, y'all want to yell at me so bad for this, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna speak facts. I'm sorry in advance, though.
You said we don't say names.
Huh?
We don't say names. You said names.
She's fun. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. They are fun as shit. Until.
Oh man, but yeah,
they also have kids too, so.
And they have kids too. So people find their ways of coping with whatever they cope with. People find their ways to relax however they relax. You get what I'm saying? Whatever takes the edge off to make them relax, people find ways to do that. You can color, like my babe does, color. Some people turn to drinking, some people turn to smoking, some people turn to whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever makes them comfortable at that time is what makes them comfortable at that time. I just don't prefer that. It's just me. I just don't
so okay. So me and my brother started this new thing that we do, the couples thing that we do on Mondays. And I think the first time that we did it, we went bowling where they wound up beating us. And then we did golf and they wound up beating us again. And we did game night. I just suggested that we did like a couples chili off, like a cook off. You gotta bring different things other than alcohol to the table all the time. Because sometimes alcohol isn't good, and other people smoking. Sometimes smoking isn't good, but whatever floats your boat. But sometimes you gotta be around positive energy, because when the energy ain't good, it'll throw everything off.
Turn that TV down.
I thought I muted it.
No, you didn't. You turned the TV up.
All right, y'all. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Oh, you said Monday. Is this something that were you extending invites to this couple or couples?
I'm sorry. It's a siblings thing that we do.
Okay,
but when we stretch it out, I will let you guys know.
Oh no, I was just asking.
But when you start allowing your daughter to get out further, and you can inbox me and we can conversate and keep conversating until you get to know me, I wouldn't mind coming to get her, letting her come to my house. I got 2 dogs here and my other daughter. I tell people that if I come and get her, don't call me and ask for her back until I get ready to drop her off.
You're gonna be calling me
some stranger shit, right? No, I'm not. I probably won't. But
Everybody,
You just gotta burn her energy. It's just her energy.
Yeah.
Once her energy is burnt off, then she gonna be tired. You gonna be tired. She just gotta burn the energy off. See, I got a
God
yard.
gave her a triple dose of energy because I don't know.
Oh, it's y'all.
Nah, it ain't me.
It's y'all.
She's
It's
still
just it's probably the COVID too, because it's not really nowhere to really take her out to. So they have to like put her clothes on everything. But again, like I said, you inbox me, we get to talking, change information, you get to know me, we'll figure out something.
Okay.
Because definitely,
I'm
again,
down.
like I said, mine's just older and dang, I thought my dog was still right here.
Girl, you might want to put them dogs up if you ever meet my kid. She terrorized animals. None of the animals like her. Sad.
No,
none of them.
King and Kay, she can't do no more different to them than what my grandson did when he come over here.
Cats be like, she come around, they be like, nope.
You being a grandma right now.
Only thing they gonna do is run and hide. That's about it.
She's gonna find
And the only thing that she probably can do is the same thing that my daughter do, is run around in this house or even grab the microphone and do karaoke and sing.
Oh yeah, she love microphone.
That's about it.
Have you seen Dennis the Menace?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's not even Dennis the Menace. It's Problem Child at this point.
She's misunderstood.
She is.
All right.
That go Keisha with the look again. Hi. Hi.
I got laptop.
Clearly.
I know that's right.
And she
Well,
don't
thanks,
need
guys.
I scared.
Thank you so much, Diamond.
nice.
Thank you.
Lucy, Simon is
All
free.
right.
Thank you so
Alright.
much.
Thank you so
I'm gonna
much.
do on Facebook.
Okay.
All right. Okay, guys.
Not bad.
Okay. So, guys, we're gonna wrap this thing up. I appreciate y'all for coming on. That was I like that. I love the fact that us women. I was about to say something real stupid, but because I was about to say me and Keisha are women, we just a little different. But anyway, I love the fact that
when y'all come together and love on each other, we love that. We know because I fucking love you. You fucking love me.
And you always can learn something from somebody else, man. You always take something from somebody else.
Share your story.
So I don't know what had happened, why I went over, but I appreciate you for even showing your face.
You came a long way,
man.
You
gotta clap for her. We gotta clap for that, man. Man, Toy, we appreciate
she
you,
definitely
man.
didn't want to come on, been wanting to talk, and she like, y'all, I don't want to get on the camera.
Yeah,
but
that was a step, man. That was a step. That was a big step. So hope to see you more and more. You know what I mean? Let me tap into these comments before we wrap this up.
And we did everything.
Did we? No, we didn't. Sky has said, ladies, I learned we can't be buffet style choosy with what we give and our partner's level of giving. We fill our tanks differently sometimes. That's all the ones we did. But guys, it's 10 o'clock, 7 minutes after 10. And we need to wrap this thing big boy up. So if you guys have an event coming up, birthday coming up, Lena, I see you, it's still your birthday. It ain't too late. If you just want to rent it just because, make sure you book the 360, the photo 360. I'm so sorry. The photo 360 at the photo 360 on IG, and also you go visit the website www.thephoto360.com, and here you go.
Make sure to check out the Photo 360 and book for your next event. Capture your favorite moments inside their popular inflatable photo booth tent. Stand in front of their popular photo booth camera and capture those moments to look back on forever. Enjoy the famous 360 photo booth that captures a 360 video for you to share. The Photo 360 offers other photo rental options, such as photography lights, 50-inch TV for your guests to view photos, an attendant to help assist with your rental equipment, and much more. They offer different packages for you to choose. Go to www.thephoto360.com www.thephoto360.com. And you can also check them out on Instagram at thephoto360. So what you waiting for? Book your photo booth rental today.
There y'all have it. There you guys have it. Also, make sure if we still got the website up and running. That's www.iflymerch.com, iflymerx.com for them tracksuits, man. They limited, y'all. Come on, tap in.
I ain't got no room for extra baggage. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, but yeah. All right, y'all. So this is what I want y'all to do. For those that are still on right now, and if you just tuning in, if you whatever you want to play back, do me a favor. Y'all know what iFly stands for, and we want to get more people involved and want to get the word out there. So if you don't just share this, do me a favor and drop in the comments somebody that you not just love, but you fucking love. Like you love extremely, like a lot. So yeah, you love somebody, you want to tell somebody you love them, drop their name in the comments, share this, and also, what they say?
Subscribe
to our YouTube. Check it out on youtube.com and /iFly Entertainment. Subscribe, share, watch the videos, tell a friend and know a friend. Keep it with us. Hit that bell. Make sure y'all hit that bell too.
Right. Ding, ding, ding.
So y'all can get all notifications for when we go live every what?
Sunday and Monday at 8 p.m. Y'all already know where y'all can catch us at. We're trying to get us moved to another platform. We heard about, we about to jump on that too. So as soon as we get that info, I got y'all on that too. But until then, make sure y'all here each and every Sunday and Monday at 8 p.m. Don't meet us there, beat us there.
We love y'all. Today was a great day. Tomorrow is the best day of the week. And we have a guest on our show tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune in with us. We will see y'all tomorrow at what time? 8 p.m. Don't meet us there. Beat us there. We're going to go ahead and sign out. We love y'all. Enjoy y'all night. See you tomorrow. It's your girl, Keisha Kool-Aid.
Squizzy!